Hi, it's Tarrant.
And Stella from Meeple University. Today we are reviewing Starship Captains. I almost said Starship Enterprise, almost. There's a reason for it, and we will reveal that soon. So we're gonna do overview and then the review of this one of the two new releases from Czech Games Edition.
Yes. We pretty much already revealed it. I mean, it's very clearly Star Trek influence.
Yes. Well, there are different kind of like Easter eggs from other sci-fi space film and series as well.
Yep. Right, so Czech is back in space after Galaxy Trucker and
Expansion?
Pulsar and a number
yes.
of things. I'm surprised I can't see like a Galaxy Trucker freight ship breaking up in the background.
Maybe it is in one of the cards. Who knows?
Who knows? Scrapyard. That's always how my Galaxy Truckers.
There you go.
All right, so what are we doing here? We are commanding a ship,
Captain
a very
Tarrant.
Star Trek-y style ship, which is going out around the galaxy, and we play over 4 rounds, and we try to score points. And there's various ways to do that. So most of the game, you're playing a little worker placement puzzle on your own board. You're not competing with other players for action spaces. It's all on your own board. And on your turn, you can either use a room or complete a mission in your ship's current location. Of course, normally there'll be more than one player out here. But so say I wanted to move. Moving is the red room, so I would have to take my red, move it here. I would get to move 2 spaces.
Up to 2 spaces.
Yep. If I wanted to use my yellow room, that one gets to shoot a pirate on an adjacent space.
Let's say it's here. Oh, let's say it's here.
So it was there. Shoot a pirate on an adjacent space. I would take damage, but I would get the bonuses on the pirate, as well as a pirate token. So
where's your damage token?
Where's my damage?
Like one of these. You get extra one of these.
Extra one of these in your cargo or your tech bay. So you get some goodies there. You might get a medal. I could go and get tech with my engineer, or I could go and repair with my cadet, who's kind of the weakest one. Any of these other colours can go and do the cadet's grey action as well. A big part of what you're doing is how do you get more actions or better actions. So you can spend a medal to change one of these guys' colours to something else. Whether it's, so you'd always want to upgrade your grey to something better, because these can all act as grey. But if you want to swap these colours as well, you can do that. Or if you had 3 medals, you could turn one of your people into a commander. And the commanders can essentially do 2 actions, or they can do 1 action and boot someone else out of this queue back into the row. Which is a key part of managing the game, because this queue, at the end of the round, all of your workers are going to be here in the order in which you've used them. And they all but 3 of them come back. So there's sort of an interesting way you've got to try to puzzle the right ones into the right places.
Not only that, you have to look at opponents sometimes to see on the board. I want to do this one first, or on the tech track, or there's a card that I want to tech, so you probably want to do that one first before your other actions. Yep.
So tech's a big part of it. The blue, the engineers, they're there for getting tech. There are techs that give you new rooms of a certain colour. So this one here I could activate with my yellow, for example. There are some that give you passive abilities, and there are some that give you endgame points as well. And there's a little puzzle of like joining up icons here as well to get some bonuses, which come in handy. So that's one of your actions. The other thing you can do, if you are in a location with a mission, I actually have nothing I can do both of, which kind of demonstrates the point. If you're in a location with a mission, you can spend the turn doing the mission, spend as many workers as there are slots on the mission, and then you get the mission, you get the points, and if the colours match up, you get the bonus on the card as well. So it's all about getting as many bonuses out of that as you can. Through the game, you can get androids. Androids can go on any mission for you. You can get these artifacts. Say this here, I could spend 2 artifacts. They're sort of like each half artifacts. I could spend this to do a red room action or a blue room action. The 2 of these together.
Auto repair.
Yep. There are some diplomacy tracks, so you'll see these arrows around the place. You'll move up on these, they can score points and bonuses and things. Yeah, lots of different things you can do, lots of different ways you can go about it. We play over 4 rounds and try to get as many points as possible.
You do get more cadets, the grey meeple, as the round goes. So
Yes.
you can see that we haven't actually set it up in this one yet, but you get more and more. So the round, well, there are only 4 rounds, but each round gets longer usually as you have more people to do or to use. You have androids. You also have these artifacts that means that you can do more actions. And there are different strategies. There's this track that gives you points and bonuses along the way. Usually you gain them by completing the missions.
Yep.
But a lot of points coming from the mission. So I don't think you could ignore the missions. You can I want to grab them.
It would be pretty hard to win without the missions, but I reckon there would be some tech combos that you could put together that would actually make it happen.
Yeah, you can do I've seen pirate strategies, so you're just shooting a lot of pirates. You have lots of yellow crews,
Yep.
and you have this that will combo, and then like this one here, you got a lot of pirates, and you can discard the pirates to gain artifact and then move. So you almost don't need the red crew to move you, but with that you can move.
Yep.
You can get this one, just keep repairing, because the damage worth -1 point at the end of the game.
Yep.
Unless you get that end of game cards that worth 1 point.
So, what do you think?
That's what I think.
That's what you think.
this is an amazing thing. There's so many things that you can do. The action, what do you even call this? Action
It's an action
roll.
queue.
Action
It's
queue?
a little bit of
Action queue?
an action queue, yeah, action row.
If you can try to plan, if you plan it right, you can just do action after action after action, which we've seen before, and the other opponents has already passed, while maybe one player keep going because they have a lot of crews and a lot of artifacts that can use and combo the actions like that. You can see a lot of bonus you can get from here, a lot of actions, a lot of passive abilities you can do. So plenty of things, plenty of ways. What do you think, Tarrant?
Yeah, I like the different options, and I like the way they click together. Lots of it is a fun little puzzle to play at. It's definitely on the low interaction side of things, because all the actions you're doing yourself out on the board. Once you've gone to a location, that's kind of your mission until you come along to it. You can't really be booted out from it. So yeah, there's a little bit in terms of getting the best ones of these that you can, but ultimately it is a pretty multiplayer solitaire sort of game. It's a fun one of that. I think it's a very good one in that genre, because every time we've played and done different things, we've still been within 1 or 2 points of each other.
Yeah, it's very close score usually. Not to mention the Easter eggs throughout these cards. Like, come on, roddenberries, gin roddenberry.
Yep, go out hunting for roddenberries.
Yeah, and then there's a few others as well that is from even different sci-fi film and series. So the artwork looks really good, and it's totally reminds me of Star Trek because of, look at the uniform. That's definitely Star Trek, and there's a lot of ones that is, yeah, you can see that here. I think this is done. This is done by a few artists, and one of them I was informed that it was from Galaxy Trucker. It's one of the artists.
Yeah, overall, I think the game meshes very well. Like it's a light cartoony style of art, and it's very much on the medium side of the Eurosphere.
Like light to medium-ish. Not
Pretty
too
good
heavy.
example. I like a little more interaction. That's really my only complaint.
Yeah. Well, the interactions on the board, like if you look at somebody, if you're doing this pirate strategy, somebody's gonna shoot the pirate, you have to go there first, or somebody's going to get the missions that you want the benefit of, you probably want to go there first, and things like that. And this one as well. This what is it? What's the other one?
It's down here.
Oh, down here. Sorry. So yeah, this give you Android. This give you some benefit. It comes back the next round. It is, and even these decks, there's a lot of combos you can do, and you can only use some of the tech. It will depend on how heavy everyone's in the tech strategy, but you're probably not going to use all of them. And the what do you call this? The end of game scoring also. And this is the 1 to 3 player boards, by the way. On the flip side,
a couple more planets.
yeah, plays 1 to 4 players. We have not tried the solo yet, but I'm interested to know how, because it's pretty much individual puzzles, so I would think it'd probably be a good solo mode as well, solo play.
I imagine so.
Let us know if you have played solo. Let us know if you picked this up as well at Essen, which I did. Let us know if you are putting this on your Christmas list or putting it in a Christmas stocking. Probably a bit big for a Christmas stocking.
Little bit. You need a big sock.
Oh, these days, like Christmas stocking mean under the tree, right? What is the difference between Christmas stocking and under the tree?
We always used to get ours in a sack.
Okay.
A Santa sack.
Santa sack is better, so it's lots of flexibility. And this game has got a lot of flexibilities in terms of what strategy you're going for.
Good work getting us out of that.
Thank you.
Little
Little corner.
meaningless rabbit hole that took it straight back.
Anything else you'd like to add, Tarrant? The Trek is interesting though. It's like you reach. Sorry, I was asking you, but I'm answering it myself. So there's some points to be grabbed, and some little points some little bonuses as you go through. And when you go there, you unlock the card that's on it.
Yes, and these are thematically. These are the pirates. They tend to. You can go up on there, but they tend to make more pirates come. These are the androids, and this is the Federation, probably.
Yeah. Starship Federation.
It's a medium game.
It's a medium game.
It's definitely a medium game. You'll be playing it with gamers, most likely, because there's plenty of rules going on. But it's on the lighter end of that genre.
Very good. Well said, Tarrant. If you enjoyed this video, it will be really helpful. Please, if you can, hit the like button and subscribe to us if you haven't already done so. We do video like this review. Let us know if you want us to do more of this. How to play, live playthrough almost all weekends, almost every weekend, and so on. I'm also on Instagram. Find me there as well, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.